Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited, and we are here today to talk about the fight coming up next Saturday. The fight between we're going to start from the light heavyweight title, interim titleship, and we're going to start with David Benavidez and against Oleksandr Gvozdyk. It's a very interesting fight, a good fight. A lot of things have been said over the news, or people arguing outside, people who know them. We here, we have to be honest with you. This fight is a 50-50 fight. Even though Gvozdyk has been coming out from a layoff, a long layoff, almost 2 years. Since he was knocked out by better BF. But the question people will ask today is, however, the question people will ask today is whether Gvozdyk can take the power and the pressure of David Benavidez, or whether Benavidez can he carry his power from the super middleweight championship division to the light heavyweight. That is what we will see in this fight. There are so many fights coming up, there are so many things happening, but we want to talk about the contest in the middleweight division, from the light heavyweight division, from beginning to end, from the old days, during the days of Billy Khan, who was the best light heavyweight champion, and then after he's cleaned up the light heavyweight division, there was nobody to fight anymore. He moved on to heavyweight division. There was nothing like cruiserweight or bridgerweight then. When he moved on, and he met the brown bomber, Joe Louis. As soon as the fight started, he did everything. He took over, boxed the brown bomber, Joe Louis, boxed him up and down. He was winning on all scoreboards until the 13th round. And then he came out, he said, yes, this is the time now to knock out Joe Louis and make a name and create a legacy for himself. But what he saw was different. He was dying that the brown bomber released his punches. His punches are very, very wicked punches. He removed the uppercut and a left hook, and then a straight right, finished the fight, and then it was over. Then after that, we come out to the 60s. The 60s saw Dick Tiger lost to Emilia Griffith, lost his middleweight title. Then there was nothing like a super middleweight. So he moved on from there. You could see that when he fought Torres, his weight, he came in under 175. He came in at 167 pounds to fight somebody, to fight Torres, who was 175, the limit of the light heavyweight championship then. And then what happened was so he beat Torres, not to talk too much, beat Torres twice, took his title away from him with a unanimous decision, and then came back and beat him again with a split decision. So you could imagine Dick Tiger was 5'8" and weighed 167 pounds and still fat and warm. So that's why we're looking at Benavidez today. He's gonna be. They used to call him in the new super middleweight. They used to call him the weight bully, but now he's gonna be the smaller guy. The guy is fighting Gvozdyk is 6'2", and Benavidez is 6 foot. So it's gonna be the small guy. So whether he will carry the weight up is what I don't know, and that is what we're gonna see on Saturday. But to be honest with you, for any of one of them to win this fight, he has to fight intelligently. I would say you box and fight. That is the best method to use. But the pressure and power that comes from Benavidez, we will see. Gvozdyk is no longer a spring chicken. He's 36 years. He's been to the Olympics with Usyk and hang on. He's been with Usyk to the Olympics, won a bronze medal there, and Lomachenko as well won a gold, and Usyk won a gold. And they fight the same style. That is the Eastern European fight. They move around, and then punch. Can he still make that move at the age of 37? That is what we don't know. And he's not 36. We don't know. Sorry, it's not 37. If he can make that transition, moving around and punching and moving, we saw him with Benavidez. He took Benavidez. Benavidez subdued him with tremendous pressure. And I think Benavidez had the same kind of pressure as well. He pushed on to win. We saw what he did to Andrade, a very skillful boxer, which was his last fight. And the body punches, they are necessary. Because what they do is to slow down the legs and take the stamina away from you. When you hit them below, when you hit the liver, the body generally, it just brings down the movement and the stamina saps towards the end of the fight. We've seen it happen to Tyson Fury the other day against Usyk. But again, accuracy of the punches are very important. He has to be accurate. He has to time his opponent and give him throw punches from all angles. Combinations is very important. You know, the variety of powers of punches. You know, he has to walk his opponent down, and then the punches has to be accurate as he walks them down, and time. You know, when you time your opponent and he's coming, and then you release that punch straight on. When you do that, yeah, you take the center of the ring, fight on the front foot. These are points that will win the fight for any of them. And then for them to win, they have to be aggressive and then fight intelligently and constructively. Because these days, we say in this channel that the styles make fight, and one punch can determine or change the complexion of the fight. So he has to be very careful fighting Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk is a very good boxer. We saw him knock out Adonis in Canada. So it was away, and they knocked him out. So he's not a boxer. He's not a pushover. Even though he's been down, he's retired and come up, he's laying off and everything. But we've seen boxers who have laid off before and then came back to win, even without a turn-off match. Sugar Ray Leonard is an example there when he fought Marvin Hagler in 1987. But that being said, we talked about the light heavyweight division is filled with, when I say talents, we saw Michael Spinks come up to fight Kwawi Mohammed, aka David Bratton. And we know what happened in that fight. That fight is a very good fight. If you've seen that fight, if you've not seen it, go and watch it again. And you see the masterpiece that Spinks did, the Spinks jinx, as they call it. There's the right hand. You know, he used it properly, he used it well with his jabs. We also saw the days of Matthew Said Mohammed, who fought David Braxton, aka Kwawi Mohammed. And we know what happened to them. If you see these fights, you know the kind of talents they've ever had in the light heavyweight. And Benavidez moving out to the light heavyweight is a plus for the boxing world, because he will bring out a kind of rivalry between him and Benavidez or Bivol, whoever wins. But if Benavidez wins this fight, he wins the interim championship, and what it does for him is to fight the winner between Bivol and Benavidez. Today, this is what we want to talk about. Well, we're going to tell you more things as the fight, before the fight. But these are the styles. These are the tactics to win this fight. Can Benavidez, can Gvozdyk withstand the power and pressure of Benavidez? I keep missing these two people, but never mind. You understand what I'm saying. And do bear with me. This is where we will stop today. We will be with you again on another day before the fight.